Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you these 4 amazing new to hood scripts. And some of them, like Ray X and Faded, have just been updated really recently, so if you're looking for them, all the links are in the description. And I also have this really overpowered aiming GUI, which has some silent aim stuff, trigger bot, anti-aim with tons of settings. But starting off on my favorite GUI, which is Ray X, of course this one has the most features on it. You have your auto farms where you can auto farm cash like this. Click on it, it's going to teleport you over here and start breaking all the ATMs in the game, which can get you thousands of cash per minute. And then we also have our target tab where you can target a specific player and just kill them and troll them. You can of course fly around the map like I am right now. But starting over here on the main tab, as you can see, you have your no clip, which is pretty self-explanatory. You just click the Z key and you can walk through walls. You can do God mode, which if I click this right here, boom, it's going to respawn my character, and when I respawn, I'll be basically unkillable. So here we go, now I respawned. Let's walk over here and say, kill me. So let's see, as you can see, they're punching me, they're hitting me with a hammer, I'm not taking any damage at all. And then of course you also have God block, which is going to be God mode for this, and then you also have God mode V2, which you can actually kill people in. And if you want to turn this off, all you have to do is reset your character and then wait a couple seconds, and then boom. So now I can go back to killing people. Of course, we also have invisibility, so you can click this. Now you're completely invisible. Just go like this, walk around the map. No one can see me, by the way. I think I can actually still shoot them. Okay, never mind. But yeah, who doesn't want to be invisible? You could just sneak around the map doing basically whatever you want. And as you can see, your real body is all the way over here where no one can find you. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the target tab where you can pretty much troll or kill anyone, even if they're also cheating. So let's find someone's name here. This guy's name is pretty short, let's do that. So 7VMV. Click this, click enter. So we can see this guy has 2 million cash, he has 2,000 bounty. He's not in a crew and he does not have premium, so that's all the information we know. And then we can also troll him down here. So we can steal whatever audio he's playing, we can target him. I think honestly I'm just going to target this guy, so let's click this. And it's just going to slowly move you over there. As you can see, I think that's him right there. So it's going to move us through the map and try to kill him. Let's first just go kind of close to him. As you can see, it's going to bring us over here. And now we can just hold down our punch. Just keep on punching him. And there's pretty much nothing he can do about this. I think if I turn on the walk speed, it'll be a little bit better. So let's click on this right here, walk speed with C. And then now when I click on C, it's just going to move me there a lot faster. So I can just go like this. And it's just going to follow this guy around a lot faster. But yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, the locking or the target is not the best feature. If you're trying to troll people, the best feature is definitely the auto kill, which if I can show you that right here, click on that, it's going to give them a knife. And it's just going to start like stabbing them pretty much. And I don't think he can do anything about this either. So, there we go, flung him out of the map. I was just completely destroyed. It's just, I don't know what's going on over here. Yeah, so I guess we're both dead now, so I guess it kind of worked. Of course, you can also bag them, you can ride them with a bike, I'm pretty sure. Here's your teleports, you can teleport anywhere on the map. And a pretty funny thing you could do with this script is actually, like, bring people around the map. So go like this. Let's kill someone, let's kill this guy. Okay, so we kill this guy, pick him up, fly, and then we just click on anywhere on the map and we could just bring him around. So we can go, like, to the admin base, we could just bring him here. Let's say we want to like lock this guy up in jail or something. Here we go, let's put him in the jail, drop him in here, and then close the door. So yeah, if you really want to troll someone, this is probably the best way to do it. I mean, I don't know how much better it gets than this. We just locked him in a jail and an admin base that no one else can get to. And if you're wondering, this is not like accessible by anyone else unless you're cheating. We could teleport to the fitness, we could go to the kicks. Of course, you also have some other stuff on your auto farms, which I can show you right here. On the extras tab, we can click on the... Where is this one? Oh yeah, the weight farm. So if you click this, it's going to make you fatter, and then lettuce is going to make you skinnier. You have the boxing farm, which is going to automatically punch. You could do the stomp farm. The auto farm is probably the best one though, of course. And this script actually has an aim lock, which is going to be with Q. So if I go like this, and I find someone and I click Q, it's going to automatically lock my aim onto that person's head, so now whenever I shoot, I reload my gun really quick. Oh, I don't know what just happened to that guy. But yeah, let's click on this person, and then we just shoot anywhere, and the bullets are gonna go straight onto their head. But I honestly really like this script because, well, of course, it's just really easy to use. You just lock onto someone. Let's lock onto this person, for example. And then no matter what we do, we just shoot anywhere, and the bullets are gonna go straight to their head, which is really fun to play around with. As you can see, boom, and he's dead. And my cursor wasn't even anywhere near his head, so that's pretty cool. But of course, anyone who plays this game actively knows that people just don't like aim lockers. They're just gonna gang up on you and try to target you. So of course, you're gonna want to make your aim lock look a lot more legit. So that's when the silent aim comes in and all of these different settings over here. So here you can turn in all of this different stuff over here. So you can just do a simple trigger bot, which is just gonna automatically shoot whenever someone goes in front of your crosshair. You can also do a camera aimbot, which is gonna move your whole camera around to aim. There's just a ton of stuff on here that you could do to make it look a lot more legit. You could do the prediction mode, you could do the desync detection, tons of different settings on here. You even have an anti-aim, which is completely insane. You can just see here how many different settings there are. This is going to be for anti-aimbot, so no one can aimbot you, which is extremely overpowered because there's a lot of cheaters in this game now. You can prevent yourself from getting cheated basically against, and then you can also kill other people. Here's your player tab, your teleports, just stuff like that. This over here is mainly just a GUI for combat, so like aiming and anti-aim. They don't have too much other stuff. Of course, they have some simple stuff like buying guns, buying armor, buying pretty much all that stuff, but all these other scripts also do have that. So let's search in here, for example. Shotgun. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Let's just buy... what is it? Oh yeah, that was over here on this script. So this script over here, by the way, does have a lot of stuff on it. So you have your different types of auto farms, but then on the auto buy tab, we can buy some shotgun ammo. So there we go, now I have some shotgun ammo. You can also do some cash stuff, so you have some tools over here for dropping cash and calculating how much you're going to get from it. Here's all the cash that's on the ground right now. You can also come over here and do a cash ESP. So that's over here on the toggle tab, as you can see. It's going to show me where all the cash is. We have $7, $8. I don't know where the rest of it went. But yeah, there it is. You can also do a ton of other stuff on this script. You have your anti-stomp, which is pretty useful if you don't want to respawn. Here's your anti-arrest, anti-flash, anti-block, or auto-block. Auto-block, by the way, looks completely legit. It's just whenever someone's trying to kill you, it's gonna block you for you. Auto-mask. Like that, now I have an anonymous mask. But yeah, so really cool stuff on this GUI. Overall, it's just, I think I showcased this for over a year now on my channel, and it just keeps updating with new stuff. It's a really good script. And you can even do any animation in the entire game completely for free. So I can do the astronaut animation, bubbly, cartoony, levitation, pirate, pretty much any animation that you want. You can do it completely for free without spending like 800 Robux. And these are FE, so everybody else in the game can see this. So if I was just walking around, it would just look like I have the ninja animation. And they even have some combos over here. So like there's this tryhard preset, which is just like some default the hood player type of animation. And you can go all the way back to default, which is what I already had. And then you can of course do your themes, which right now I think by default it's set to this, yeah, the red. So of course you could do your custom themes, you could do default theme. I kind of like this green, it's just kind of like subtle, not too bright. But yeah, tons of other stuff in this script that I can't really show you guys because it's just so much stuff. So I'm going to move on to Faded now. As you can see, pretty much the same layout. You have your main, combat, animations, god mode settings, tons of stuff over here. I think the semi-full god mode is probably the best one in my opinion. I don't know why they have a useless god mode over here, but yeah. Never mind that, it's a really good script. You have your locations to teleport to. You can do the fun stuff, which is pretty cool. You can give yourself fake core blocks. Give yourself knives, I guess. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm just gonna reset my character. I don't know what that just did. You can make yourself fast. You can do the Holy Cross, I guess. There's some pretty inappropriate stuff up here. I'll just let you guys read that yourself. But yeah, pretty cool stuff over here. Headless FE is, by the way, FE means that everybody else can see it. So let me show you that again without dying. If I click this while I'm not flying, boom, now I have headless, and everyone in the game can see this. So if you don't have, like, whatever that is, like 40,000 Robux, it's something crazy to buy headless, then you could just use this script completely for free. Just make sure you don't fly while doing it, because you're gonna die if you do that. You have a boombox visualizer. You could do all the stuff that says client means that only you can see it, and then everything else, everyone can see it. Auto farms. You could do a lettuce auto farm. Pretty good for making yourself skinny. You could do the money stuff, so you could drop some cash. Let's drop 100. Boom. You could turn on a cash aura, so if you click this, it's going to automatically pick up all the cash around you. And credits to Niter, or Niter's UI, or Z-Angle, I think that's Isla, and Elmi or Imi. Sorry if I mispronounced any of these names, but also credits to Unreal Customs, Visual Error, or I guess he's retired, and then Kiyokune. Yeah, really good scripts here. These are just the 3 that I'm showcasing so far. I'm gonna move on now to Trustboy, which is kind of an older script in my opinion. I still think it's pretty good. I know it doesn't have just as much stuff as these other scripts, like the auto farm. This doesn't have an auto farm, but credits to Trustboy, GS21, just all these people over here. Of course, you have your auto buys, which I think this script actually has not that many auto buys, but it has some of the stuff that most people would need. You have your stuff like toggles. You could just do all this stuff. Fake lag is gonna make it's actually a pretty useful thing because you can kind of use it as an excuse, I guess. You can just go like this. This looks exactly like as if it was lagging, but then I could just turn it off. Boom. Yeah, if you're just going around the map like this, people will definitely just think you're lagging, and then you could just quickly just unlag, and then go boom and kill them. So yeah, pretty cool trolling stuff there. Auto buy armor, like that. Now I have armor. Anti-bag is pretty fun. You have most people who are cheating are going to be using like auto bag or stuff like that, and you can prevent that. You have your teleports, miscellaneous, commands. Yeah, just pretty basic stuff on this script, but I still think it's pretty good. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you can, and as always, peace.